So this whole thing with MVP, they came out the gate trying to antagonize me, trying to erase me, trying to assassinate.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel because we seriously need to talk about this wild situation involving Claressa Shields and Alycia Baumgardner, man. This whole thing is getting out of control. Now, after that slap heard all across the boxing world during the Most Valuable Promotions event connected to Ronda Rousey's fight card last weekend, hold up, everybody saw the footage. We all watched the heated interaction between the two fighters, and listen to this, the drama only got crazier from there. So apparently, Claressa has now been banned from attending their events until further notice, and Alycia Baumgardner even posted online saying she plans to pursue legal action because let's be real, once hands get put on somebody publicly, things can escalate really fast. But girl, Claressa is already firing back and saying she's coming with receipts and explaining her side of the story. And on top of that, she's reportedly preparing legal action of her own against Baumgardner along with Most Valuable Promotions. So yeah, this situation is turning into a full-blown war outside the ring. We're about to get straight into all of it because she's even calling out Jake Paul now. And trust me, you won't believe where this is heading next.
So this whole thing with MVP, they came out the gate trying to antagonize me, trying to erase me, trying to assassinate my character. And this has been going on for a very long time. It didn't just start with this. So now that I'm looking at statements and I'm seeing people lie, it's okay because I'm not going to handle it with the law. I'm going to handle it with the court. Y'all going to get sued for defamation of character. All of y'all up over there. So y'all need to get y'all checkbooks ready. Now that we're talking about that, it's ridiculous from them. And they continue to do it. Now, like I said, this whole paid hate train, they got everywhere with pictures of me with the word banned on it. I'm not banned from boxing. They banned me from coming to their weak ass events that I don't want to go to anyway. They invited me. I was going to go see the great Ronda Rousey. Get up out of here. Get up out of here with that. So I wanted to address that because I'm not finna keep letting them put stuff on my name. I had to send them paperwork for them to stop using Glow. How are y'all going to promote y'all whole promotions off of Claressa Shields, but y'all hate Claressa Shields? Yeah, I'm banned from MVP events until further notice, whatever that shit is. Who cares? MVP is nothing but a promotional company. I'm signed to Selena Promotions and Win Records. Look at this person. I am not signed to MVP. And guess what? There's not one girl on the MVP roster that can beat me in a fight. That's what they're mad about. They pop all that stuff. Shadesha was their only hope that they had. And she lost, got knocked out by a girl in the 9th round. And this is the same girl, Lonnie Daniels, who I beat unanimously with 2 torn shoulders. No, I know y'all saying that it don't have to be explained, but it do. Because I just can't keep letting people go around lying on me. It's really getting out of hand. And then they've been doing this. Like, Jake is mad that back in the beginning, when I started my MMA career, that I said that I wouldn't fight on the undercard of him. Guess what, Jake? It's been 5 years since I said that, 2021. And the fact still remains. I will never fight on the undercard of a Jake Paul. And I'm still going to get my $8 million deal. I'm still going to sell out 18,000 seat arenas. I don't need MVP. I don't need Jake Paul. I don't need y'all. I don't need y'all. Nobody on y'all stable is making the money that I make. Selling out the arenas that I'm selling out. And then y'all want to keep trying to attack me and bother me. That's crazy. And all this whole thing that I'm a bully, I have been professional in boxing 10 years. I turned professional 2016. So yes, 10 years. I have never had no incidents happened between me and no other boxers. So all this whole thing that I'm a bully, and it's been plenty of them who done talk stuff to me, from men to other women. This is the only incident that I've had. So to go around and say that I'm a bully, I'm not no bully. I stand up for me. I try to go around respecting everybody, but others just don't have no respect. Now that we're talking about no respect, y'all in boxing, right? I keep telling all of y'all, the girls that box, whatever, keep the shit boxing, right? Because that's what I do. I don't get into girls' personal lives. Baumgardner decides she want to keep mentioning me and my relationship in her mouth. Now, to her, I've never spoke about how she's a whore. Yeah, I've never spoke about that. How many guys she done slept with, how many boxers she done slept with, what she done. I don't speak about her life, right? But she has gotten too comfortable. First, you disrespect my boxing, trying to say that my resume ain't this and ain't that. Try to disrespect my legacy. Try to say I got AI six-pack. You want to say I'm jealous of you because you cute and I'm supposedly ugly. And then, after all that shit don't work, then you bring it to my relationship. That's what the conversation was about, to tell her, keep popping it how you popping it. But keep that there out your damn mouth. Because I don't go around talking about how you're a whore and you have a Jezebel spirit. I don't walk around talking about that. So now, since we want to talk about it, since we talk about people's relationships, no. We about to get into it.
Really know you, Alycia. Niggas that really ran to you, nigga. Stop it, nigga. Sonny Fredrickson ran through you. Bunny ran through you.
Robert Eastern
ran through you, boy. Hold on, Dominique Dawson ran through you. Hold on, Montana Love ran through you.
I don't know who got this.
The fuck wrong with you, boy? Everybody has some, man. Tony just like you.
So hold on. For somebody to run around and say that I'm jealous of them, I want to be them because they so cute and they this, baby, I'm untouched out here. Flat out. All them dudes plus more that was mentioned ain't never, could never. But she run around talking about some I'm jealous, I'm envious, I want to be her, I'm insecure. No, baby. Letting everybody do what they want to do with you, that's insecure. That's insecure. And I'm not insecure about my looks, about my size, about nothing. I'm a very beautiful chocolate dark woman and I have no problem with that. I'm strong as hell, beautiful as hell, tall as hell. Love it. Love it. I wish God would have made me darker. Love it. Very well accomplished, very well rooted up in God too. Just because you're rooted up in God does not mean that you're perfect. No one is perfect. But what I will say is I have a great relationship with God. But sometime you have to... Is this video done? Hold on.
Tony just like
Hold on, I'm gonna run it again.
Tony, I fuck with Tony. You know what I know? Keep the hoe on the stroke. And we got money.
That's crazy. First of all, I'm not even a person who will argue with Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner will come and say he crazy. But like I said, I respect that he can come out after she was talking shit about him and inserting herself in something that had nothing to do with her. He came out and exposed all her business. Exposed all her business. So when you want to talk about me and all my, and try to talk about my relationship, just know that I've never took your low down there with you and talked about how you're a whore. And now since we're talking about how you're a whore, why the hell did your ex-boyfriend reach out to me? Listen, I knew you was a hater, but I didn't know it was that deep. I didn't know it was hell deep, your hate. But after talking to this, I got it now.
So there you have it, straight from Claressa Shields herself. And listen to this, that was only a small piece of the full story. If y'all want the complete breakdown, head over to her Instagram because she posted the entire live session and was speaking on everything in detail. During the stream, she even pulled up what she claimed were receipts and screenshots exposing Alycia Baumgardner. Now, I'm not going to act like I know every detail about Baumgardner personally, but one thing I do know is she can absolutely fight, and I've seen enough highlights to know she's legit in that ring. But honestly, girl, I hate seeing situations like this play out publicly, especially if these two aren't even going to settle it in an actual fight. Certain drama can definitely help promote a matchup, but Claressa was even talking about the weight differences between them and why the fight probably would never happen anyway. So at that point, hold up, why let it get this personal if there's no real business attached to it in the first place? Obviously, this attention can still bring visibility to Alycia and help build her name and career moving forward. Meanwhile, Claressa already has huge things happening outside boxing with movies, endorsements, and multiple opportunities on the table. But lately, man, it feels like she keeps landing in headlines for controversy more than accomplishments. From talking about suing 50 Cent over that whole situation involving that guy down in Florida to now this drama with Alycia. Certain moves just don't feel smart for the long-term image of your brand, and Claressa is way bigger than just an athlete at this point, because she's basically a full business by herself now. And honestly, she may not need to respond publicly to every single thing thrown her way. Now, with this whole confrontation involving Alycia Baumgardner, it honestly doesn't matter whether Alycia said she'd beat her up right then and there or not. At the end of the day, just like Alycia can't put her hands on Claressa, Claressa also can't cross that line and put her hands on Alycia either. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.